In our previous episode, we stood beside Walden Pond with American naturalist, essayist, poet, and philosopher Henry David Thoreau and asked a simple but radical question. What does it mean to live deliberately? In Walden, Thoreau retreated to the woods not to escape society, but to reclaim his attention from it. Today, we are not standing by a quiet pond. We're standing in the middle of notifications, deadlines, headlines, and endless scrolling. If Walden was about protecting attention in the 19th century, today's conversation asks, what does mindfulness look like in the age of digital noise? Welcome back to The Open Page. I'm your host, Sonia. Today, we are talking about mindfulness and mental health in an era of extraordinary connectivity and exceptional exhaustion. We live in a world that never powers down. The noise is no longer just industrial machinery or passing railroads like the ones Thoreau heard from his cabin. Today, noise is digital. It's social comparison, productivity pressure, the silent demand to appear successful, balanced, thriving. Korean philosopher Byung-Chul Han argues that we no longer live under external discipline, but under self-imposed performance. We optimize ourselves, we monitor ourselves, we compete with ourselves, and we call it ambition. But beneath that drive lives exhaustion, mental fatigue, emotional numbness, a quiet fragmentation of the self. Long before psychology named these conditions, literature recognized their cost. In Mrs. Dalloway, English novelist Virginia Woolf portrays mind overwhelmed by internal and social pressures. Septimus Smith, traumatized and unseen, moves through a society that values composure over truth. Woolf writes of him, he could not feel. And perhaps that line captures something of our time, not a lack of feeling, but overstimulation beyond our ability to process it. If Walden taught us that attention is freedom, then mindfulness is how we protect that freedom today. At its core, mindfulness means paying attention on purpose, in the present moment, without judgment. It interrupts comparison. It softens anxiety. It brings us back to our own interior ground. In a culture of curated images and public performance, mindfulness becomes an act of return. Return to breath, return to body, return to what is real rather than what is projected. In the book, The Age of Surveillance Capitalism, American professor and social psychologist Shoshana Zuboff explains how digital systems monetize our attention, transforming behavior into data and privacy into profit. If attention is currency, then distraction is profitable. To practice mindfulness in such a system is quietly radical. It is reclaiming what the market constantly tries to fragment. Performance, wealth, and the empty self literature repeatedly warns us about confusing appearance with authenticity. In The Great Gatsby, American novelist Francis Scott Fitzgerald presents wealth as spectacle and identity as performance. Gatsby's tragedy is not just lost love, it is the belief that external success guarantees inner fulfillment. Today, social media amplifies that illusion. We measure worth in visibility, but mindfulness asks a different question. Not how do I appear, but how am I living? Thoreau resisted clock time. He lived by seasons rather than schedules, and today we measure ourselves in output. Busy has become a badge of value. But in the book Four Quatrains, American-British poet T.S. Eliot asks, where is the life we have lost in living? Mindfulness does not literally slow time, but it deepens it. It shifts us from speed to presence, from quantity to quality, and perhaps mental health depends less on doing more and more on inhibiting what we do. Solitude, restoration, and healing. Mental health requires solitude, but our culture encourages constant sharing, documenting, performing. We rarely step away. In Walden, Thoreau's retreat was not antisocial, it was restorative. And in the book Wild, the American author Cheryl Strayed shows how slow walking becomes a form of healing. Grief softens, not through distraction, but through presence. Mindfulness allows pain to surface safely. It gives emotions space rather than suppression. Mindfulness today may look simple: eating without scrolling, walking without headphones, listening without rehearsing your reply. As American professor John Kabat-Zinn, the creator of the Stress Reduction Clinic, defines it, paying attention on purpose in the present moment. In a competitive, performance-driven culture, this is more radical than it sounds, because attention is power, and reclaiming it protects our mental health. In the last episode, we asked how to live deliberately. Today, we ask how to remain mentally whole in an age designed to fragment us. Mindfulness is not escape. It is engagement with clarity. It allows us to live with dignity amid competition, with authenticity amid performance, with presence amid noise, and perhaps, in our era, presence is not passive. It is revolutionary. Let's protect our attention. It may be the most valuable thing we have. Until next time, the page remains open.